updated it yet.
Well, any mail they send you from the Secretary of State, they send to the address on your driver's license, and they don't forward Secretary of State mail. So you got suspended for having 3 crashes in 2022 until you have a reinstatement hearing and they determine whether you're valid to drive. Well, they set a reinstatement hearing and you didn't show up. So you should know all this if you ever went into the Secretary of State's office. So essentially, you haven't done anything since June except get arrested and post $1,000 bond. You need to go to the Secretary of State and find out what you need to do. Your drinking, driving stuff is more than 10 years old, so that doesn't have anything to do with it.
I actually gave up drinking after that one.
All right, well, good for you.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a tense courtroom where a judge lays out a driver's messy past. Multiple crashes, a suspended license, missed hearings, it's all on the table. The stakes are high, and the tone is firm from the start. In under a minute, the judge makes it clear this isn't just about a traffic ticket. It's about a pattern of choices. And this driver's record is about to get a harsh spotlight.
But you got all these tickets in short order. A couple of them are crashes. And they say no alcohol involved.
The Marshall one was driving down the highway and the guy slowly merged and bumped the side of my car because he was in a company vehicle.
Well, you don't need to explain it to me. You need to explain it to the SOS. They're the ones that took your license. So we've got, if you get a driving suspended, you're going to be suspended for at least 1 more year. If it's reduced to no ops, you'll be suspended for 1 more year. If it is reduced to a 257, 326, maybe you'll have some chance to get it. But the prosecutor adjourned it from the May date for you to do some things by June 19th. And then you promptly failed to appear on June 19th or ever after until you got arrested.
Are there new charges for the arrest?
I don't know. You don't have a new ticket, do you?
Mm-mm.
How did you get arrested when you had to post that in December 8th?
The judge digs deeper, rolling through a rapid-fire history of tickets and missed obligations. Each offense stacks up like dominoes, and the driver's excuses fall flat. He insists some incidents weren't his fault, but the court isn't buying it. Missing that June court date was the last straw. Now, with an arrest on his record, the tension rises. Every question seems to corner him, and the room feels tighter with each answer.
A mistaken identity.
What county were you arrested in?
Van Buren, that's in Paw.
How long were you in jail in Paw?
2 or 3 days, and then I came out here to Centerville.
You were here from the 8th to the 11th, which is 3 days. So you did 5 days in jail, and you posted Judge Patterson was not very happy about this. And the jail gave you today's arraignment day. Judge Patterson wasn't here. So
Yes.
he spent 5 days in jail and posted $1,000 bond.
Right. At this point, we're understaffed. He's served more jail time than he probably would if he gets convicted. We'll just give him the 257, 326 and go on his way.
Thank you, Deborah. That's a blessing to you for the new year from the county prosecutor's office.
I appreciate it.
Although you haven't really done anything to get this squared away. So where you are after today, you're going to be square with me. I'm going to give you 5 days jail credit. Use your bond to pay your fine and cost. And then you're going to get $775 back. You need to go to the Michigan Secretary of State. And
do you know if that's still appointment only, or are they doing walk-ins now?
they do walk-ins, but you go take a number. For example, if you try to walk in Kalamazoo, you probably wait a long time.
I always went out to what is it, the outskirts of Pawpaw or like the smaller towns?
Oh, yeah, there is one in Pawpaw, there's one in Dowagiac, there are several in Kalamazoo. The one in St. Joe County is in Sturgis. But you need to go in there and figure it out. Now, who brought you here?
A friend of mine.
All right, what's her name?
Her name?
Yeah, her name.
I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry. Randy.
Right, all right, what kind of car is she in?
It's a black Audi.
Suddenly, the mood shifts. The judge notes the driver already served more jail time than likely punishment. The prosecutor offers a reduced charge, turning a bad day into a small win. Bond money will cover fines, and a $775 refund is promised. The judge calls it a blessing for the new year. But behind that blessing is a warning: fix the license issue or face the same cycle again. It's a lifeline, but a short one.
It's out in the parking lot right now?
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll confirm that.
I suggest you ask him that question again, because I looked at the camera.
He drove himself in this morning?
She was getting tired close by, so.
Yay.
I asked her last minute to bring me.
Is she in the car right now?
Yes, she is.
All right, go get her. Ask her to come in. You're an idiot.
I just didn't want to miss another date. And
Well, so you lied. You didn't want to. Yeesh. This is very foolish, and I was insulted. It hurts my feelings when people lie to me. So you looked me in the eye and lied to me about driving here, which I suspected you had when you first walked in late. Deborah, does that have an effect on your plea offer? Just is what it is.
It is what it is.
I know it's dumb, but just trying to get it taken care of.
All right, you already did 5 days jail. You're not trying to get everything taken care of. You're doing it all the wrong way. Deborah, I'm not going to hang you up here. Thank you for your help.
Then comes the curveball. Asked how he arrived, the driver claims a friend brought him. But cameras tell another story: he drove himself, illegally. The judge's reaction is swift: you're an idiot. There's no hiding the frustration. Being lied to in open court is a personal insult, and the judge says so. The room shifts from businesslike to icy. This wasn't just a bad choice, it was a blatant act of disrespect.
Very
Thank you,
well.
Your Honor.
All right. Good morning. Which case are you folks here on?
We're here visiting.
Oh, are you Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, Tom.
All right.
This is Miss Davis from the prosecutor's office.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Meet you.
And this is Matea from the public defender office. And we've got our brand new court officer, Vincent, here. He's happy to be here. But we're just about done with the morning. All right, 5 days jail credit, 5 days. First of all, I better do the plea. Do you acknowledge that you were driving a car here in St. Joe County on May 4th of 2023?
Yes.
And did anyone threaten you to get you to plead to this charge
No.
or promise you anything?
No.
Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Randy Brown.
Randy, do you have a valid driver's license?
I do.
According to Mr. Bray, you were gonna drive him here and then he foolishly drove himself here. Let me see your valid driver's license.
It's in the car.
All right, well, I guess I'll take it on faith. Why did he drive?
Because he knew the way here. So,
You gotta know the way to the jail. But why bring a licensed driver if you're gonna drive illegally anyway? But will you drive back?
yes, I will.
All right,
I don't think she would let me drive.
go ahead and have a seat. Thank you.
So
Where
basically,
were-
she allowed an unlicensed driver.
Yeah, that's
to
what I
drive. So
charged.
she's committed a crime, he's committed a crime. It's the last business day of the
Boy.
year.
They would just
fun.
go and sin no more.
The friend steps in and admits she has a valid license but let him drive anyway. The judge can't believe it. 2 crimes committed for no reason. His sarcasm cuts through. Last business day of the year, we just go and send no more. It's both a rebuke and a release. The disbelief is palpable, and the scene feels almost surreal. It's a mix of poor judgment, misplaced trust, and casual law-breaking.
Well, you already did 5 days in jail, and just because I'm irked is not a reason to put somebody in jail, but you're foolish. I tend to believe you're not gonna do anything that you need to do to get your driver's license back. You're gonna keep bumbling along and keep getting stopped. You've gotta go to the Secretary of State and make an appointment for a driver license review. They set you an appointment. Now, one thing you could do when you go to the Secretary of State is change your address on your driver's license. If you are living at Alpine, at least you can get your mail from the Secretary of State. So you need to go in there, if nothing more, to change your address. Also, when you move, you can no longer easily change your mailing address. I had a visitor this summer who was a postmaster mistress. Anyway, she was a postmaster in Pennsylvania, I think. Anyway, she informed me in order to change your address at the post office, you have to go in twice. You have to go in and get the form. You have to fill it out and bring it back with ID because people were changing other people's address. It was really easy. You just go in and fill out a change of address card. So, but it's even harder with the Secretary of State. So your friend's going to drive home. You're going to go out to the counter and they're going to give you some money back. And you should use it to pay any unpaid tickets that you have. Now, what you said is you have a repayment plan. Or, no, man, that was the last guy. Do you have any unpaid tickets anywhere else?
I think 2.
Well, the Secretary of State may be able to tell you that. Thanks. Are they ready to go?
They're ready to go.
Thanks. That's you earlier than you usually have to do them, but I won't have time to do them this afternoon.
No, I usually have a prep this early, so.
All right,
no problem.
thanks. Do I have a copy of that waiver from Mr. Matthews, Sarah? Is it? All right, you're good to go. I got some advice. Don't come back. You got a year-end Christmas, New Year's special deal. You lied to me and you didn't apologize, so you can just go and not come back here anymore.
I plan not to. Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah.
That was fun, nice seeing you.
It really wasn't. I had a guy who didn't show up, Mr. Malcolm, and I have another lady that has a history of not showing up that allegedly is going to be here.
The judge delivers a final lecture that feels more like a prediction. He warns the driver will keep repeating mistakes if nothing changes. Step by step, he explains how to fix the license and urges him not to return. Calling it a Christmas New Year special deal, the judge makes it clear this was mercy, not approval. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.